Today, I'm going to tell you a reasonable amount to ask off of prices for new and used vehicles and tell you how to do it. Hi, I'm Billy. I'm a car buying expert and I love saving you money at the dealership. How much should I ask off? Should I ask for $5,000 off the price? Should I ask for $6,000 off the price? Now, don't get me wrong. I think you should make a lowball offer just like the dealership would, but I think that sometimes we put such a lowball offer out there, the dealership doesn't even counter. And if we want them to go back and forth with us, we have to be reasonable. If you were to look at what the trade numbers are on a used vehicle and what the dealership likely paid for any vehicle you're trying to negotiate, you'll see that the typical profit margin on a vehicle is $2,000 to $3,000 at best. It's only when we're talking about really high-end vehicles, sports cars, maybe diesel trucks, big Tahoes, Suburbans, Escalades, things like that, that there's gonna be a little bit more meat on the bone for the dealership. A good way to do this is to take the VIN of any vehicle you're potentially going to buy and do the Kelley Blue Book on it, do the J.D. Power and Associates on it, and find out what the trade value was. Then add some costs to that. The dealership is going to have to pay for a detail, a safety inspection, and flooring costs, which are the costs of ownership, insurance, security, staff. When we're talking about new cars, I think the best way to get the best price is to price shop. And we do all of this, used or new, from home. Get a price from one dealership, make sure you've asked them for their lowest price and try to negotiate that price. And once you get it from them, send it to all the other dealerships that have the exact same apples to apples vehicle that you're looking at. And competition always drives the price down. This is gonna make them sharpen their pencil and try and beat that number. A lot of times the dealership is gonna offer you $100 less than your competitor. Sometimes that's all the money that they have to try and earn your business, but a lot of times this is just a lowball offer on their end. So I like to send over the offer from the competitor and say an amount that I'd like to get off, if it's reasonable, of course. On new cars as well, we need to check out what invoice to MSRP is, and that's gonna give us a really good idea of how much the dealership's making. Just remember that no matter what the price is, if you think it's a good price and it's reasonable and you have checked around and you think, hey, you're getting a good deal, the next order of business is finance. And this is where the dealership really makes most of their money, is selling you warranties, jacking up the rate, selling you gap and aftermarket products. This is why I'm constantly giving the information out that you should do everything from home, including the financing, because if the interest rate is too high at the dealership, you're likely to be pressured into it. I really hope this information helps a bunch of you save thousands of dollars or just feel more comfortable about the purchase. If you're still having trouble, you can always reach out to me. There's a link in my bio.